All right. So the trenches unforgivable event just ended. Oh, there's some shit we gotta talk about. There's some things we gotta talk about with this event. Um, some battles went as expected, and some battles didn't go as expected. That's the best way I can put it. That is the best way I can put it. Um, the kick off, unforgivable. We had a surprise battle to kick off unforgivable. We had Payze versus Loyal Savage. Now, if you watch the event, I want to say last week, Payze was on the 2-on-2 with 400 versus Cino and Stokes. So you probably know who Payze is. He battled Loyal Savage. If you've been following the tournament, as far as the Trenches tournament, you know who Loyal Savage is. He represents Florida. He battled Stackboy Chuck for the money, ended up losing to Stackboy Chuck for the money. They did a 1 round battle. This was the surprise battle. And here's what I gotta say about surprise battles. If you're gonna do a surprise battle, let it be a battle worthwhile. I, I'm all for giving shots and people a chance to show their talent and everything. I'm all for it. But Payze versus Loyal Savage was it was an okay battle at best. It was an okay battle at best. Like Payze had like Loyal went what he did a whole little thing about what Loyal and Savage meant, which was predictable. Um, like Payze has some good bars, but they too drawn out. Like it takes too long to get to the good bar. Then it's just like, damn, hurry up and get to it. Um, and then Payze had a bunch of bars I've heard before. Like that's what I be hating with watching so many battles. You hear some of the same bars and references over and over again in battles. Same ones over and over and over again. He needed haymakers. Payze needed haymakers, and they were nowhere to be found throughout his round. Mind you, this was only a 1 round battle. He had no haymakers in the round. Like the crowd gassed this whole fruit scheme he did, and I'm just like, we're gassing a fruit scheme that has been heard many a times. And I'm like, this is what's wrong with that rap. This is what's wrong with that rap. Y'all gas stuff that you've heard over and over again and go crazy for it because that person is your friend as far as battle rap. Instead of just saying that shit ass. Instead of just saying that shit ass. Like, we gonna call it what it is. Payze was rapping like he was rapping the hottest shit in the world. And it was dirt. It was dirt. We gonna call it what it is. It was dirt. Like, ball it up, throw it away, try it again. That's how that round was for Payze. It was not good. It was not good. Like, and then his pacing was off. That he had to keep running lines back. That made the round seem like even longer. That I'm just like, all right, what are we doing here? It's not getting any better. It just seemed like his round was just going and going and going, and it was like it took too long to get to halfway decent bars. That's why I say y'all spar with people, but do you really spar with them that they critique your rounds to tell you what to take out your rounds? Or are they just yes men saying, yeah, bro, that's fire? Because if that's whoever Payze spars with, they need to be fired. They need to be fired. That round was not it. It was not it. It was not it. Um, Loyal Savage started his round off pretty good with the rebuttal on like some of the things that Payze said during his round. It was good. He made reference to the Stackway Chuck battle. He felt he didn't lose it, but you did lose it for some bread at that. And it was a judge battle. He made reference to about Easy losing a tournament. Like he had a few good like Payze or like pay flips within his round. Um, I gave it to Loyal Savage 1-0, but I'm glad that battle was only one round. And it was a surprise battle to kick the trenches Unforgivable off. Glad it was only one round. That battle was it was okay. It was okay. I know Payze and Loyal Savage are like two guys that Florida is pushing, but it's like I have yet to see a breakout performance from even one of y'all yet. If I'm being honest, and I've seen a couple of battles from both of y'all. It's been nothing for me to be like, I'm just waiting for you to step it up. Um, the first battle was when it got to the tournament was Stackboy Chuck versus Zeta Dropout. I gave it to Zeta Dropout 2-1. Zeta Dropout 2-1. I gave Zeta Dropout the first and the second round. I guess that boy Chuck the third. Um, that was a cool battle. It was a cool battle. That was followed up by Jay Moore versus King. Now let's talk about Jay Moore versus King. Um, it was a split decision by them. It was a split decision by them. That it was now, and this didn't make sense either because you guys only had 4 judges, and y'all were torn 2-2 for Jay Moore and King. That I guess y'all did a poll or something, and that's how King ended up getting the vote. They said that was very, very close. Um, I'm not mad at anybody who has King winning, but at the same time, some of the stuff he was saying, like the crowd was gassing. Like he did good. Don't get me wrong, he did good. Jay Moore's round seemed long as hell. Like, don't get me wrong, he had some good shit, but his round seemed long as hell. And then him rebuttaling. Like they both did some rebuttaling. I think Jay Moore started his first off with rebuttaling. King rebutted, I think it was in the second. Um, Good overall battle. It was a good overall battle. I think initially going into this battle, a lot of people had Jay Moore just going to go through and beat Head and just win this battle. But if you've been watching the tournament, King has been consistent. He's been consistent, and he's not no slouch either. Like, granted, I think people just want Jay Moore to get his just due. He's been rapping for a while. A lot of people wondering why Jay Moore even joined the Trenches tournament. You know, so a lot of people just want to see Jay Moore just win. Um, Jay Moore had good material, but like if he started high at a point and kind of went down, or if it was down, it was just like this throughout rounds. That's what it was. If a person told me Jay Moore won, I wouldn't dispute it. He had some fire shit. And if somebody told me King won, I wouldn't dispute it. It was that good of a battle. That good of a battle. Um, I believe Remy mentioned about booking Jay Moore on Chrome 23 because she said that he's been consistent and she likes what he does as far as like his rapping and everything like that. So I would hope, I think T Top said something about he would take that matchup. So potentially we can get J Moore versus T Top, possibly, maybe for Chrome 23, or maybe J Moore versus somebody else. Like hopefully he gets a good matchup. I'm sure Remy will hook him up over there Chrome 23. Um, Getting into the actual card. Um, First matchup we had Don Marino versus Cutter. Um, this was more so just a Florida on Florida matchup. Was you know, Cutter's from I think Tallahassee, Florida. Don Marino, I don't know specifically what part of Florida he's from, but he did say he didn't know who Cutter was, and like when you mention Florida, you can't like not mention Don Marino. So um, that was interesting. It was more so Cutter trying to say what he's done as far as Florida and battle rap, and Don Marino basically saying I don't put people on. I've been doing it and I've been putting other people on. And how do I not know you? With all the different movements that are going on in Florida. Like you got Mike, and Payze with the major league battles. Um, um, Don Rich has Rooftop Mayhem in Florida. There's some other leagues in Florida, and it's like you. So basically, Don Marino told Cutter, "You got your look from easy far as the trenches instead of staying down and trusting the process far as being in Florida." You know, he had a whole third about the Florida movement and everything like that. Don Marino 30. Don Marino 30. Like Cutter has some good bars here and there, but it was just Don Marino showing levels in that battle. That's what it was. Don Marino showed levels. Cutter still rather new. It was just basically easy getting Don Marino to give Cutter a shot. That's basically all this was. Um, Clean paper versus that did not happen. I do not know to why it did not happen, but the battle didn't happen. From looking at the stream and stuff, I never saw that, and I never saw clean paper. So can't say who no showed or whatever with that, but it didn't happen. So moving right along, it went to Ab versus Rosenberg Raw. Good back and forth battle. Good back and forth battle. Um, I got Ab 2-1. Um, Rosenberg Raw choked in the third, which was it was surprising because he was doing good, and then like he choked. So Av 2-1, but good back and forth battle though. Ab versus Rosenberg Raw was a better battle than I expected. It was a way better battle than I expected. Rosenberg tried to say that Av called him about getting on RBE. Don't know any truth to that. But I do know there was talk about Av battling Big K. But I don't know where it was going to happen. I do remember those talks. And then it was mentioned about Rosenberg Raw having conversations with P for URL, which only helped Rosenberg Raw get his biggest payday with clips. So negotiations, bargaining, you know, with that good battle, and then took you into your main event. Now, the main event. This, and I said this. Um, if we got a clips that cared for rapping, Easy could be in trouble. You got a clips that cared for rapping and got Easy up out of there. Clips 30. Clips 30. Um, Easy choked in the second. Easy choked in the second round. When and this was the crazy part, because you know how Easy will say something and then he'd be like, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. He didn't even go into the bullshit part. That was the part that I was like, hold on, something's off, and it's that led into his choking. Let's just say Easy did not look the same in this battle versus Clips. Like, Clips knew the stakes with this battle, that everybody was basically like, oh, we don't know if Clips is going to take it serious. You know, Clips don't really care about battle rap, this, that, and the third. But Clips delivered an amazing performance for 3 rounds. Amazing performance for 3 rounds. Um, Both of their thirds were kind of heartfelt. Easy did mention about losing somebody. Clips mentioned about what he was dealing with as far as like child support, as far as his son. Um, so that's pretty much how the third round went. But Clips, like, it's all about how you call. I mean, Clips got the first 2 rounds. Somebody might actually like Easy third. So I got it Easy. I got it Clips 30. Amazing performance by Clips. Like, Clips can be amazing when Clips wants to be amazing. That is the thing. And I think Clips kind of knew if Easy beat him, Easy was going to talk crazy. He was going to talk crazy. But I kind of knew Clips was on a different type of timing with how he was handling Easy in the face-off last night. You know, that kind of was like, all right, Clips is focused on the battle. He's focused on the battle. So I'm like, Clips was talking to Easy during the face-off. Like, I've never seen Easy just kind of just stand there and just look like, what the fuck? That's the look on his face during this battle. If you watch the battle, you know I'm not lying. But to the folks who haven't seen the battle, Easy had the look on his face like, what the fuck? Like, I've been looking forward to when Easy do the bullshit, and for him to choke with that, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I need to know what happened, Easy. I need to know. I'm like, I understand, you know, you have other things going on, but I don't know, bro. You just to get 30 by Clips, it's crazy. Like it's crazy. It's not surprising that Clips like beat Easy, but 30'd him. It's like even when you wanted Easy to fight back, it he couldn't. It was too late by then. It was too late by then. Um, I can't wait for Easy to get on social media and see how people are talking about him getting 30 by Clips. Like, is he gonna be honest about the choke? Is he gonna be honest about Clips beating him and not have an excuse and just be like, Clips beat me, you know? Like, be honest with yourself, you know? Everybody lose, like, you lose. Sometimes, you know, you lose. It happens, you know? You win some, you lose some. Clips was definitely the better man tonight, but it was written all over your face that it was just like you had defeat on your face. And I can say this is the first battle I've actually was like, damn, Easy looks defeated. Easy looks like he gave up. That's what you look like in this battle, you know. Um, Overall, good event, good event. You know, battles moved along swiftly and everything. Um, Rim hosted. That was you know that was good too. Salute the Fred for his Emmett. MS3, MS, him, Three Letterman, Vada, Showtime, SB. They was out there. Verda was there. You know, overall, I like the event. I like the event. But just know, people are about to be on Easy's ass. Because Easy likes to talk crazy, but he clearly lost the Clips. So let's see how Easy handles this. You know, back at it tomorrow. Chrome 23, Miami Nights. That's gonna be fire. Like I'm really looking forward to them matchups after watching the face-offs, especially Prestavia and Shane Ashley. Definitely looking forward to that because they was talking that talk during they face-off. So I got that. Aside from Swamp Aver being battle of the night, you know. So tune into that tomorrow. Another battle rap film.